effed around and found out. Twitter erupts after 69-year-old Maga grandma goes to prison. But doesn't the left want to abolish racist prisons? Yeah, they're still unjustifiably arresting people, grannies with she has cancer, by the way, treating the people who are arrested worse than terrorists. You see some of the leaked videos and info coming out of these prisons. It's absolutely evil. It leaves me speechless half the time when we see this. We see the conditions they're living in. That one guy with the leaked video. It is absolutely evil. Everybody at that prison, I truly believe that they will receive harsh punishment on Judgment Day. If we have a just God, which I believe we do, everyone working at that prison, Nancy Pelosi, all the Democrats will get a harsh punishment. Because what they're doing is absolutely evil. And Trump should pardon every single one of them. The most violent example they give is the guy with the horns, and he didn't even hurt anybody. He didn't steal anything. A little weird. But he didn't hurt anybody. Not like BLM did. Not like Antifa did. These left-wing organizations who murdered 40-plus people. Yes, murdered. The blood is on the hands of BLM and Antifa. That's a fact. They murdered David Dorn because BLM wanted a new TV. That's it. I wanted a new TV, and this guy's life was worth less than that. But most of them, the overwhelming vast majority, it's about 99%, were bailed out. They were cheered on by Democrats. 2 law professors, BLM protesters, pro-BLM people, Molotov cocktailed a police car. Not only were they bailed out immediately, but they're still practicing law. But yet we have people who were not even in the Capitol, like standing outside the Capitol, and they're getting like 5+ years in prison. It's insane. And they were let in by the cops. And I'm not ready to fully condemn the Trump supporters because I don't know how many FBI were involved, Antifa, BLM, because we know some were. So we got to see. But the punishment does not fit the crime. And everyone keeps saying insurrectionists. It doesn't even matter what your opinion is. They are, by definition, not insurrectionists. And if they are, it will be the first unarmed insurrection that has ever occurred in the history of the world. The left revealed its limited mental capacity for logic again, this time in the form of celebration of the incarceration of January 6th participants for violating terms of probation. This seems an odd stance considering many on the left want to abolish federal prisons via the Breathe Act. If federal prisons are racist and should be abolished by the left standards, why the January 6th witch hunt? Logic aside, on Thursday, Joe Biden's Justice Department, who is evil, decided to send a 69-year-old grandma to prison for the misdemeanor of trespassing and entering the Capitol building on January 6th, which she said in an interview she was pushed, and we've seen video to corroborate that. While some on Twitter agree that this is shameful to send MAGA grandma, I like that, just pick a t-shirt, to prison for 60 days. Others believe she should suffer the full 10-year maximum in federal prison. It's funny because those are the same people. Oh, we'll get to it. Hang on. Today, hashtag lock her up is trending on Twitter. Here's how the empathy-derived mess unfolded. Joe Biden's department is sending 69-year-old grandma with breast cancer to prison for 60 days. And we've already seen a guy who was let out. A judge let him out because the prison refused to give him proper treatment for his cancer, and his cancer actually progressed. I don't know if he's going to make it or not. I didn't do a follow-up on him, but it wasn't looking good, and it was because of the prison. There's another guy with like broken bones, and they weren't giving him medical attention. Finally, by judge, they were forced to. It's sick stuff. It is evil. So, like, what else do you say? And I don't throw that word around willy-nilly. I choose my words very deliberately, unlike the left. Watch this real quick.
We have arrived at the Dublin Federal Prison for Women. We're here with Pam Hemphill. Mom, how do you feel? You're here.
Scared to death. I'm frightened, but I know God's with me. I just gotta take it 5 minutes at a time, one day at a time.
Mom, what do you have to say to the American people as your last words before you go in?
Just keep your faith that no matter what's going on in your life, God's with us. No matter what's happening to us, it's going to be okay in our lives. We just lean on God and trust,
Do what's right.
do what's right, and help make this country better again, and support all those that are right now locked up in the January 6 people that are not getting any trials.
No.
God bless you all.
That leaves me speechless. It makes me angry. We have Democrats who cheered on murders, who continue to cheer on crime.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't play on that. We have a dude, a kid, 16, 17, or whatever it was, run over a mom and a baby. I believe it was in California. Somewhere in California. And he's going to summer camp. We have these evil acts from people, murderers, rapists, who are let go because the Democrats sympathize with them. They cheer on the riots, they cheer on the rape and the murder. They encourage crime, Democrats. They encourage it. They already said in places like New York, California, they're not prosecuting anyone for looting. That's why you're seeing more and more looters every day. I see at least 2 to 3 videos, brand new videos every single day of looters. That's why a lot of places like Starbucks and Walgreens and Wawa are closing down in major cities because they can't deal with the looting anymore, the crime. And that's encouraged by Democrats. And we're putting away this old lady, this sweet old lady who's clearly a nice person, talking about prayer, with cancer. We're throwing her away in jail, but we're bailing out. Remember, the Democrats, including Kamala Harris, bailed out murderers, looters, rapists. They didn't care what they did. They bailed them out. But now they're out for blood for anyone who had anything to do with January 6th. Didn't matter if you entered the building or not. They're after you. They're coming for you. This is the equivalent to the Nazis, 100%. What else do you say? And I can't believe I use a Nazi. I never used that before. Every time I hear the left use it, I'm just like, roll my eyes. But this is what we're coming to, which is why we need to fight like hell. And you got this freaking retard right here. Lock her up now. We don't care. She in GAF. At that trial when she created this entire murder happen, if 100-plus-year-old Nazi guards can be locked up, these are the worst that humanity has to offer. They are bad people. They are garbage human beings. Probably losers that don't work or do anything of value in their life. And they'll die and no one will remember them. So that gives me some kind of peace. But these are the people that would cheer on the murders of BLM. Because of BLM, they're murderers, they're looters, they're criminals, they're bad people. One of the most horrible, most evil groups ever created was BLM. Murdered David Dorn over a TV, over a television set. They took that man's life. They didn't give a shit. The Democrats didn't give a shit. Nicole's View didn't give a shit. Cheered it on, applauded when these people were murdered. Yep, we've seen that already. Sweet old lady shift around, and now she's finding out. And they're stealing the line. These are the same people that were cheering on and honoring and praying for a child rapist. Remember when Kyle Rittenhouse, who justifiably shot Rosenbaum, killed him, who was a child rapist, by the way. He raped multiple children. And they said he was a hero. You can watch the videos. They made posters and everything saying he was a hero. That he was a good man. He raped children and committed crimes all of his life. And then he ended his life by trying to murder somebody for no reason. Rosenbaum just got out of the prison or mental hospital, whatever it was. You think he even knew what the protest was about or who Kyle Rittenhouse was? Of course not. He's like, I can kill someone. All right, I'm going for it. And they cheered him on. They praised him. People like Fred. People like this, whoever she is, this ugly retard. He's kind of an ugly retard, too. Oh, she held a gun. Like, these are, like, I'm almost left speechless just how horrible these human beings are. You guys got to understand that when we say things like, these are people who are glorifying pedophilia to our children. Because that's what drag queens are. Drag queens are pedophiles. Exactly what they are. There's no difference between them and a strip club, but they have an age restriction for a strip club. But they cheer on drag queens. The LGBT community is promoting pedophilia. They're MAPs now, right? We're minor attracted people. We're not pedophiles. These are people that cheer on and encourage and are promoting pedophilia. These are the ones that are cheering for your death. These are the same people would honestly rather me and every other conservative drop dead than have a conversation with us. These are not your friends. You cannot negotiate with them. You cannot talk to them. These are bad human beings. They are absolutely bad, evil. And if history is accurate from 100 years from now, if it's accurate, if it's truthful, they will remember these people as the villains, as the bad guys. That's why you never apologize. You never give them an inch. That's why people like Trump so much, because it's like we're tired of people on the right giving in to these people. We're tired of them compromising. We need fighters. We're in a civil war right now. Well, my message is just keep praying for these people who were arrested for January 6th, who are still in jail. Pray for them. And just, we got to remember to fight like hell. We don't apologize for anything. We have people on the left, LGBT, BLM. They say, I'm offended by this. I'm offended. I don't give a damn. Screw you. We need to be like that. I hate that we have to be like that. But in many ways, we do have to fight fire with fire. Conservatism is going to save America. That is it. If conservatism can't save America, then America's done. We're dead. It won't exist anymore. Don't apologize. Don't give anything back for a second. These are bad, evil people. They are the worst that humanity has to offer. And just continue to fight, guys. And if you want to help me just grow my channel, get my word out there to everybody else, you should like and subscribe and share. It's the best way to support me. A lot of people ask me, how can I support you? I'm not looking for donations. It doesn't even matter if I was. I'm demonetized. But a very free, fair way is just, like, subscribe, share. If you're on BitChute or on Gab, wherever you guys are watching, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Rumble. You should just hit that Rumble button, that like button. Yeah, follow me on social media. I love the reason I'm saying all this is not just to help my channel. Of course, there's always that. I'm not going to deny that, but it's also I love communicating with other patriots, other people who love this country. So follow me on social media, True Social. What's the other one? GETTR, Instagram. I'm on all those, and I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys next time. Keep fighting the good fight, and God bless.